Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as the weather is ever so slightly warming up, the first signs of spring is here, the days are finally getting longer. I thought that today I wanted to share some things that will hopefully inspire you to dig a bit deeper into your wardrobe. So some tips and tricks that can really help you transform and explore your personal style without necessarily adding new items to your wardrobe. So we're approaching the third month of our community no buy challenge for this year, and so since the focus for March will be all about mending and caring for your wardrobe, I thought that this was a perfect video to kick things off with, especially since making sure that your favorite clothes look sharp and in good shape is something that can really have a huge impact on your daily outfits. So without any further ado, here are 8 things that will instantly transform your daily outfits. Now, one thing that is really important when speaking personal style is to know your style personality. I've often talked about finding your current style in the past, which is closely connected to your style personality, because no matter how you look at it, it's all about revealing who you are. It's all about figuring out what you like and what fits your current lifestyle. So once you really get to know your style personality and what components it's made up of, it will also become second nature to you to actually stay true to your style and what you like. It will be easier to stay true to yourself and your wardrobe and whatever pieces you decide to invest in. You'll get less tempted by passing trends as well, which I think is quite amazing. And just in general, getting dressed and creating stylish outfit on a daily basis will become a lot more effortless. So if you don't feel like you're quite there yet with your personal style and your style personality, this is definitely the first vital step you want to pay some attention to before moving on. So you might have heard about a little thing called sandwich dressing, or the style sandwich rule. It's a super corny name, but nevertheless it's a really effective way of making sure that there's somewhat of a color coherence within your outfits. So it simply means that you match the same color of the top part of your outfit with the bottom part of your outfit. Similar to a sandwich where you have the bread on the top and on the bottom, and then you have something different in between. So for example, you could match the color of a hat to the shoes, or you can match a layer that you're wearing up here in your upper body, like a jacket for example, to the color of your shoes. You could also simply match the color of your shoes to a belt or a bag, something that you would wear a little bit higher up here on your body. It doesn't always have to be the exact same color, so if you're wearing a pair of white sneakers and you have a lighter bag or a lighter hat, that will still create somewhat of a style sandwich or a color sandwich. So as long as there's still some coherence like that, you can definitely still get away with it. So that's definitely something I feel is an easy way to transform your outfit. If you feel like something isn't quite right, it's an easy way to make things a bit more polished and a bit more pulled together. Playing with decorative layers is another fun way to explore and maximize your existing wardrobe. And sometimes it can be fun to play with layers with, sort of unexpected items. So for example, next time you're wearing a roll neck jumper, like a heavy roll neck jumper for winter, why not try ruching out the sleeves and then wearing a classic shirt underneath, and then just let the cuffs peek through underneath the bottom of the sleeve. It's a more chic version of the same outfit, and it's a great way to just add a bit of interest to your winter outfits. Or maybe you could try layering a dressy camisole on top of a classic shirt, just for a more playful and trendy look, and again to try putting together unexpected items and then creating some interesting layers. So it's a nice way to not only make your outfits a little less predictable, it's also a great way to do a little bit extra just because. So that's definitely something that can have a huge impact on your daily outfits. Now, being a relatively new mom, this is definitely something I am guilty of doing myself. For me, it's actually something that I've actively chosen to practice ever since becoming a mom, simply because I feel like I'm at such a good place with my wardrobe. It's taken me years to really find those key staples and to invest in my wardrobe and really get to this place where I am at today. So I want to make sure that my favorite clothes last for as long as possible, and I want to make sure that I take good care of these pieces. So sometimes I will definitely save my better clothes for special occasions, or even just part my clothes in like weekend wear and what I would wear around the house with the little one, and then what I wear to work. That would probably look different from each other. The truth is though, I don't really have a lot of special occasions to go to. Best just rarely happens, and you might feel the same way. You might feel like you have a lot of clothes in your wardrobe that you're saving for best, but you just don't really ever have the opportunity to actually wear these clothes. So really, it is all about combining the best of both worlds here. Now, if you'd like some hands-on tricks on how I personally ensured to join these two ways of dressing, to make sure that I join style and my best clothes with functionality and being around the house, I did recently share a week in outfits video where I sort of explain what I do on the go. So no matter if you're a parent or not, what I'm trying to say here is that your clothes are meant to be worn. So wear them even on a regular gray Wednesday where you have no plans. Try to enjoy the feeling of being well dressed to the fullest. This could definitely also be a great way of beating that feeling of adding new items to your wardrobe all the time, when really you have so much already just waiting to be worn. I think I've mentioned this before, but the style of shoes that you pick for your outfits can really change the entire language of what you're wearing. For example, if I were to wear a classic suit with a simple t-shirt and then pair that with a pair of sneakers, that would instantly make this whole outfit a lot more casual and a lot more sort of street style chic. However, if I wear this same outfit with a pair of dressy pumps and maybe even add a red lipstick, I would be instantly ready for Friday night cocktails. So again, the style of the shoe can really transform your entire outfit, and you can really change the entire language of your outfit just by paying attention to the style of the shoe. However, it's not only the style of the shoe that matters. The shape matters a lot too. For example, a heeled ankle boot with a slightly pointed toe can have an elongating effect on my legs, and they can also make my outfit again feel slightly more polished, slightly more dressy. So give both the style of the shoe and the shape of the shoe some thought when you're getting dressed, especially if you're putting together an outfit and something just doesn't seem to work. The shoes definitely mean more than you would think. I have always been a huge fan of less is more, and I'm definitely still very drawn to this way of dressing. However, I do feel that less is more can still be pursued, and your overall look can still sort of look this way even when you're adding accessories. So these are small but very significant details you can add to your outfit, both to make it more interesting, make it stand out a bit more, but also to let your personality shine through more. If you are wearing a simple shirt and trousers combination, tucking in your shirt and then adding a waist belt would be a lovely way to not only highlight your waist, maybe even elongate your legs. You'll also create more shape, you'll be able to separate the pieces a bit more, but you will still have that overall less is more vibe. You can also play with the placement of accessories, so try something else than what you would usually do. So usually you would add your belt to a pair of trousers or a bottom that actually has belt loops, but why not try adding it to something like a skirt or a dress, maybe even a blazer or a coat. Again, this is such an easy way to transform your outfits, to create some shape, all without adding new items to your wardrobe. I am personally also very fond of adding a bit of sparkle to my everyday outfits, and here I'm of course speaking of jewelry. So especially layering different textures and different lengths of chains if I'm wearing necklaces, for example. That's something I often do to make my everyday outfits just a bit more eye-catching. Putting together a chic outfit doesn't only rely on the single pieces that you choose to combine. The finishing touches have a huge impact as well. So once you've got your style personality covered, this again will become second nature to you. It'll become a lot more effortless to add these finishing touches to your outfits. Some of my personal favorite styling techniques include doing something like a half tuck, maybe even a full tuck sometimes, again just to highlight my waist and sort of elongate my legs, and to just in general play with the proportionate harmony of my outfits. Another thing I'm really fond of is rolling up the sleeves of my tops, even sometimes my pants and jeans. It just gives the whole outfit a bit more of a casual contrast. And speaking of contrast dressing, this is probably my #1 favorite and most powerful way of creating more variation within my wardrobe without adding new items to my wardrobe. And you can apply this way of styling no matter what your style looks like, no matter what your style personality is. For example, if your dominant style personality is casual, wearing a head-to-toe classic or super dressy outfit might feel like you're moving a bit too far away from who you actually are. But you might still like some elements of the dressier way of putting together outfits. So why not try adding some more casual items to an outfit like that? Like a pair of sneakers or jeans, for example. This will really allow your personality to shine through more, and you will discover that you suddenly have a lot more outfit possibilities within your wardrobe just by broadening your horizon a bit. Finally, since I did mention that this month's focus for our No Buy Challenge is all about caring for your wardrobe, I wanted to share some tips on how to ensure that your outfits look fresh and sharp. I think most of us know the feeling of getting a fresh from the box sneakers and how amazing it feels to wear a pair of brand new sneakers. The truth of the matter is they will never look new forever, and that is not a reason to get rid of a pair of shoes like that. So with the right tools and the right way of caring for your favorite pieces, you will be able to ensure that they look sharp and in good shape for as long as possible. So it will not only mean that you would extend the life of these pieces because you're taking good care of them, it's also a great way again to ensure that you feel amazing when you wear them. So I've shared countless videos on this topic in the past here on my channel, so I'll link my most recent video for you up here. I will also link a few in the description box down below of this video. So my top 3 styling tools would definitely be my fabric shaver to remove any like fuss and any bubbles from knitwear, for example. It could also be something like wool coats, anything that is prone to creating bubbles. I do also love those jeans refresh dyes that you can buy to refresh the color of your jeans at home, simply because now that I have a child in the house, I'm crawling around on the floor a lot and the knees on my jeans just get worn out so easily. So again, this is a great way for me to ensure that the color of my jeans and bottoms look great and fresh. And then finally, a good fabric steamer is something else I cannot live without. It's a great way to kill bacteria, especially on more delicate items that you can't just put into the washing machine. And of course, it's a great way to keep your favorite clothes free from crinkles and again make sure that they look fresh and sharp. Again, it's the little things like that that really add up to the bigger picture and that can really transform an entire outfit. Finally, do not underestimate the power of a good tailor. So whether you have something in your wardrobe with a slightly outdated fit or something that you for some reason or the other don't really fit anymore but that you still love, maybe even if you have a piece with a fault in it, something like a hole or something that needs to get mended and you don't really have the right knowledge yourself, definitely take that to a good tailor because they can do a lot more for you than you actually think. So my rule of thumb would be to never get rid of items from your wardrobe that has a fault or anything like that based on your own expertise and knowledge, because again, a tailor can do a lot more for you than you might think. So for example, a good tailor would be able to take in a vintage blazer with an outdated fit and then adjust it to make the fit more comprehensive and more modern, and often the cost for something like this would still be lower than having to buy a new good quality blazer. So if you have any items like these lying around, take them to your tailor and go see what they might be able to do for you. So there you have it, guys. 8 things that will instantly transform your daily outfits and make them feel more polished, more pulled together and more stylish. and all without adding new items to your wardrobe. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of these videos in the future. With that, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye guys.